Oh, what's up everybody? Welcome back to my channel, Mystic Watch. And today we're in the dark. Yeah. I don't want to turn the lights because my brother is sleeping. So I guess I could have just made this without a webcam. But I figured out how to make the box look better. I explained this in my summon video. I recorded my summon video. But I wanted to make the should you pull video first, since it kind of makes sense. You know, talk about whether you should pull or not. So the summon video will come out tomorrow. Today will be the should you pull, and then the day after the summon video I'll probably have a Konan in-depth analysis. So what are the banners that I'm going to be talking about right now? We have in Japan, we have this banner with Sage Mode Jiraiya and Konan. And then we also have this banner, which is, it's just a, these guys are good at Ninja Road banner, according to Bandai. So, I'm just gonna explain, you know, why you should or shouldn't pull. And on global currently, there's still Blazing Fest. So right now, I'm also gonna take that into account, but we'll start off with JP. So if you're on JP, what should you pull and what shouldn't you pull? Well, always remember, rates are 1% per character, and the banner rate is just however many characters there are. So this 2% that you see refers to the two banner cards, Jiraiya and Konan, and then the 10% that you see below it is for 65 gold cards, and that is the combination of both awakened 4 stars and unawakened 6 stars, right? Those two put together get you 65, and you have a 10% chance of pulling one of those. So now that that's covered, is it worth it to pull on this banner? I think Konan is actually a really good character. If I click here, it should bring up the patch notes. Let's see. Okay. So it shows their awakened stats. I did go over the in-depth analysis for Jiraiya, so if you guys want to check him out, you know, everyone thinks he's horrible. He's not like Madara broken, but by no means is he bad. I did pull on their banner, and you know, I want both of them. So he has a long range 1300 attack, 5 and 10 cost jutsus, and they both have the, well, I don't know how much her costs. Hers is 4 and 8, and each of their jutsus both have the effect to blow enemies away, which is extremely useful in the new game mode, Ninja Road, which we don't know why it's delayed, but it's delayed for some time. We don't know how long it's delayed, but most likely next week in global. But if you're on Japan, you're already playing it. Other than that, here, let's go over her stats. About 1300 HP and then a 1750-ish mid-range attack. So her stats are actually really high for a mid-range unit. Almost 1800 attack for a mid-range. That's really high. So just from stats alone, Konan got the better deal out of it. And then on top of that, her multipliers are pretty good. So it's like a 4 times AoE for her normal jutsu, and then a 10 times single target damage for her ultimate. And it also does 90% chance of sealing recovery, but until they release some bosses that can heal like a lot, it's not really anything crazy. So those are the two characters that are new, right? There's no Blazing Fest or anything else. These are the only 2 banners in JP, and these will be the only 2 banners for us in global when Blazing Fest leaves. So should you pull on this banner? I'd say yes, only if you're satisfied with your Blazing Fest pulls. If you don't feel like you need to pull on a Blazing Fest, like let's say you have Madara, Utakata, you have the whole 9, literally 9 people, yeah, go ahead, pull for these guys, because other than that, it's gotten to the point where you shouldn't be pulling for Blazing Fest. You shouldn't be pulling outside of Blazing Fest characters unless 1, you got a boatload of pearls, 2, these are one of your favorite characters. Personally, I really like that Konan. So, or 3, you already own majority of the Blazing Fest characters. So that's like my thing. If you're missing, ooh, we don't want to go to low power mode. keeps on turning off the screen. If you're missing like Madara, Utakata, One Tail Naruto, I'd recommend just not pulling here and saving your pearls and pulling on a Blazing Fest instead, simply because you can pull these characters over there. Of course their rates aren't going to be as high, but it doesn't mean that you won't get a chance of getting them. And these guys aren't game breaking where it's a priority to pull them over Blazing Fest units. So there's that. And then for this banner, I recommend just not pulling at all whatsoever. Their rates are, you know, you got these 5 characters in here. So you have the 5% for this, which I guess 5% for a banner card isn't anything. It isn't too bad. But that skill Kakashi, like no one uses him. And then on top of that, these are the Rin is actually pretty good, and so is the Ino. So Ino hits like a truck, and Rin is just, you know, like one of the only body healer. So if you're missing, I'd say if you're missing Rin, Ino, and like Shikamaru, put like a few pearls in here, right? Do a multi or something like that. But other than that, I'd pass. Like I said before, they're not worth it for, if like Blazing Fest is just too valuable to not pull on. So I recommend passing on this. It's not like their rates are up in the sense where like the Wedding Hinata and Naruto banner, they had their rates up. There was 2 times rates, so each character had 2% chance of pulling for a total of 4%. Over here, they're just a regular 1%, so it's nothing you need to really care about. That's it for this time. Be sure to stay tuned for the summon video tomorrow. The really good summon video. It had a pretty funny ending, so I hope you guys will like it. And if you guys enjoy these videos, be sure to leave a like down below, comment on anything that you want to see new, because right now my content is simply summon videos when I have pearls. And other than that, it's should you pull and then analysis. Those are the only things that I have on my channel. Guides, I'm like on and off. It all depends on, because the problem with guides is that since the raids come out at limited times, it's very hard to be available to record at one of those times. Like right now I'm recording, it's 12 AM for me, and this video will come out tomorrow. But at least with an everyday video, I can just record whenever I want and then put it out when I have time. So hope you guys enjoyed. Enough of the rant. Moving on. See you guys next time.